What is going on, everyone? And we are here today to quickly talk about what ENS records are. Now, I made a post on LinkedIn the other day saying that if you are a brand or you are a business and you have any inkling that Web3 is a roadmap that you want to get into, claiming your ENS record is critical to do early on. ENS records are really straightforward. They're basically the same thing as DNS records. So it takes that really long wallet address and your footprint in the Web3 space and takes it from a super long string of characters and numbers and turns it into something human readable like yourbusiness.eth. That way when people go to find you or you try to do anything, it makes it much easier to kind of authenticate and show that you are real without having some huge long string. Now, if you're looking to say, Corey, well, how do you even, what does that mean? How do I go search for it? So if you go to ens.domains, you're brought to a page like this. The first thing to do is go up here and click on Go to App. And if you have MetaMask or something installed, it'll pop up, but we don't need that. And you're brought to this giant search bar. And in here is where you can search to see if your business.eth is available. So if we look in this and say your business, your biz is awesome.eth and search, it's available. You can claim it. If you brought to the screen like this, that means that this .eth domain is open for business, and you can click and purchase. If you've got MetaMask installed, you will have to have some ETH to cover the transaction and registration cost for it. Registration for ENS domain is done on a yearly basis. The prices as of now is that it's $5 a year for 5 characters or longer, $160 a year for 4 characters .eth, and then $640 a year for 3 characters .eth. And this does go every single year, but you can buy multiple years out, and I highly suggest that you do that because if it expires, someone can scoop it up, just like with DNS records. So make sure and do that. The other way to go and search for it pretty easily as well is that on OpenSea, you can go in and look for things like one that might already be bought. So for instance, google.eth is already bought by someone. So if your business has already been purchased, on here, which I guess quickly to show you too, is that one that does look like that it's been purchased. If you search and you come to this, that means someone already owns it, and that does not mean that you are out of luck. It just means that someone already has it, and usually there's been a bunch of people that gone and bought up a bunch of these, as with DNS records, which is really not great in my opinion. They're just preying. So if you're brought to this, go to OpenSea, search for whatever your business.eth that you want. You'll see who has it. You can go in and make an offer, and hopefully if they are kind enough, they will give it to you. But again, that's it. Very simple. And if you are a large brand and you have any idea that Web3 is where you want to go, you have to do this now. It's not hard. I'll do another video walking through about how to actually purchase. Like I said, it does take some ETH to cover the gas cost, transaction, the registration cost as well. But it is not hard. It is not scary. And you need to do this now, because if not, someone's going to scoop it up and then haggle it over your head later for a higher cost than you probably want to pay. And we don't like to see that happen. So with that, I will leave you to go and search to your heart's content. And I hope to see your wallet or business.eth soon. Keith, let's go.